Hello guys! So today we're going to talk about the use of the subjunctive with state of advice and judgment. We normally decide between subjunctive and indicative, correct? In this case, we are going to decide between the infinitive or the subjunctive. Let's go ahead and look at what this means. So I transferred this content that I took from the Grammatica page. I transferred into this right here because I felt that this is more clear. It's less confusing. All right, so let's start here. The use of the infinitive. What's the infinitive? It's the non-conjugated verb. The AR, ER, and IR verb. Just like that, without conjugating. So the use of the infinitive when the advice or judgment is not directed to anyone in particular, we're going to use the infinitive. And here's something really important. These expressions here, all these, are important for you to understand what they are, because you will have that in the test. So let's see. Es fundamental or me parece fundamental. That means it is really key, or I think that it is key. And then you have the infinitive. Like, for example, ayudar a los pobres. Or visitar los museos. Es interesante or me parece interesante. It's interesting, or it seems to me that it's interesting. Ayudar, infinitive. Visitar, infinitive. Same with es necesario, me parece necesario. Es importante, me parece importante. Whenever you have that construction and you don't have a que after that, you use the infinitive. Let's move on to the next step here, number 2. So it says, however, when we are referring the advice or judgment to a specific person, we use que and subjunctive. Let's see what is the person that they're using here. So first of all, this group of words are the same that we have here. And again, it's important that you, not exactly the same, I just realized that. But it is important that these two groups, you have to know what they mean. So it is key, or I feel like it's key. It is exaggerated, or it seems exaggerated to me. It is important, or it seems important to me. Necessary, it seems necessary to me. Here's what happens. On the second part of the sentence, you actually have specifically a person that they are talking to. How do we know? Because actually the verb is conjugated. So what's the person here? Nosotros. And what's the person here? The tú. So when you are talking to someone specific, you have to add a que and use the subjunctive. I hope that this makes sense. So I put here some activities here. And I will do the first one with you guys. So take a look. First of all, decide between the subjunctive and the infinitive. Use the verbs in the word bank. Each verb is used only once. So number 1, a la profesora le parece necesario. So that expression is taken from here. And then we have que. So what do we do when you have the expression, this expression, and then que? We use subjunctive. Subjunctive. So, a la profesora le parece necesario que sus estudiantes blank el subjuntivo. So what is the verb? sean, aprendan, hagan, digan, devuelvan, pidan, lleguen, vayan, coman o hablen. Well, the last one is the one that fits better. But we're going to put it in the subjunctive. Why? Because you have que after the expression. Le parece necesario. I hope that this makes sense. I need you to finish these on your own. And then what we're going to do today after that is work on the practice test that is going to be due on Thursday. And remember, Thursday we have the chapter test. So I'm going to be open to any emails that you need to send me with questions, any clarifications that you need. I also could do a Zoom call to give extra help for anybody who would need it. So we'll see you on Thursday with your chapter test and with a parent